positions to be and not to be. And that's another good thing while you're thinking ahead up there. It is possible that you can get caught with a thunderstorm rapidly developing. So what I usually do is start looking around and figuring out what I would do if we did get caught above tree line. Okay. Maybe one more question and then we're going to turn somewhere out in that vicinity where our moisture gradient increases a lot as you move east into extreme eastern Colorado and western Kansas. And I think of it more of as an area where we have a lot more moisture available for development. It's not the typical dry line that we see in Texas or Oklahoma. Okay, well, thank you very much. And do you have any of those brochures? I have one. Sure. We did promise that we would give a little demonstration. I had intended on building this, leaving it in parts and putting it together in front of me, but I'm a little nervous with people out there. I probably hit my thumb or something. So leave it together. I had left the nails up just a little bit so they could have been pulled and we could have done that whole thing. I want to tell you what this is all about. Many of you may have picked up a little piece of paper on the table here. It's an article from American Weather Observer magazine on how to build a cheap instrument shelter. This baby can be very, very important. We're getting a lot of readings that are taken from just outside in the shade under a tree. And a lot of times those are good readings, but if you're at all uncertain, this is what you can do to make sure you're getting good readings from your thermometer. And it isn't that expensive. To buy this, you're probably going to pay about $150. But if you buy shutters and a few other little pieces and put it together, I built this for about $33. It's basically two shutters, one cut in half. This is one like this, and this is one making up the sides. Cut them in half. You maybe will have a little bit of plywood around the house. Once you cut them in half, you can leave it so that the door can swing. First of all, you're going to nail the three shutters together, put a piece on the bottom and the top, extremely simple, and then just hinge your door on here. Latch it, we put a latch on it, but right now it just has a handle. There are two problems with this shelter. One is, foam is all you need. This is probably 1.5 inches or something like that. You can buy this very cheaply. I bought I think it was a 4-foot by 8-foot sheet. They didn't have anything smaller, so I've got some left over if anybody wants them. But it is very cheap, and you can simply put that in the top, maybe glue it in or something, and that will take care of all your insulation problems. This is just a little piece of plywood that I cut off because you should mount your thermometer when you get in there. The plans again are over there. Pick those up if you're interested. Also, one other thing you'll have to do to this, and that I did not do, and that is to drill some holes in the bottom. You want ventilation on the bottom. And so I think if you have a big drill bit or something like that,